The best amateur cooks from around the state match wits and recipes every May in the Georgia Egg Commission's annual egg recipe contest. Their challenge is to come up with delicious new recipes that incorporate eggs. This year, 9 finalists presented their dishes to the judges. Our Michael Edmondson was there to see who walked away with the top prize.
More than 100 entries were submitted for this 28th annual competition, and 9 finalists met for a cook-off at the Georgia National Fairgrounds in Perry. This year's theme, Your Most Incredible Egg Recipe, opened the door for all types of dishes, and the competition was very tough. The rules are straightforward. Each dish must contain a minimum of 4 eggs, serve at least 4 people, and it must be an original recipe.
We want you to come up with your most incredible egg recipe, and so we can just highlight the different values of the egg and to show you how versatile it is and how well it can be used in so many different recipes.
The variety of recipes entered into the contest this year certainly shows the versatility of eggs. The final dishes were all delicious, and because they contained eggs, they were nutritious as well.
The new 2010 dietary guidelines came out at the end of the year, and they have actually stated that eggs actually have lower cholesterol than we initially thought, and they're considered such a functional food. In this day and age, our population is low in vitamin D. We have a huge problem with that, and eggs are one of the only foods that have naturally occurring vitamin D, which is fabulous, and it's considered a functional food, which means that so many of the nutrients inside the eggs actually perform a function within our body to keep us healthy. So the egg is healthier than we ever imagined it being, and in the dietary guidelines they actually recommend that we include eggs within our high protein source to incorporate more into our diet.
The recipe contest serves 2 purposes: to provide consumers with fantastic new recipes using eggs and to promote good eggs from Georgia. Contestants had 60 minutes to complete their dishes before the judges got to sample, critique, and score. To become a finalist, the recipes had to do more than simply showcase eggs.
Well, one thing we look for is convenience. When you're looking through a cookbook, if you see a recipe with thousands of ingredients, you might not cook it. So we want to select recipes that we know the general public would enjoy creating themselves. So we look for things that are convenient, that don't have that many ingredients, and that kind of think outside the carton, so to speak. So we want you to think about not just making simple egg recipes, but exciting dishes that include eggs that can be made in 60 minutes or less, so the average cook can go to the grocery store, find the ingredients, and prepare them for their family, and come up with a new and exciting way to use eggs.
The finalists presented some unique dishes. Deborah Pewitt of Lilburn received honorable mention for her Denver omelet egg rolls. Grace Vaughn from Box Springs took home 3rd place and $650 for her recipe for Grace's peanut butter and chocolate chip brownies. 2nd place, along with $850, went to Ramona Paris of Marietta, who prepared easy buffalo chicken quiche. And taking the top spot and the $2,000 prize for 1st place was returning contestant Beth Boyd of Little Wissy. Her winning dish, Low Country Bait.
I am surprised. When they called out the runner-ups and honorable mention and they didn't call my name, I said, well, I didn't win again. I was very surprised. I cook a lot for my family. We eat together every Sunday after church, and this is one of their favorites, the Low Country Boil. So I made it into a casserole and put it on the picnic table.
Beth says the dish is surprisingly easy and can be partially prepared ahead of time.
The potatoes can be cooked ahead and then sliced when you get ready to make the dish. And the sauteing the onions and the sausage and the shrimp can be done ahead and put in the refrigerator until you're ready to pop it in the oven.
All of the winning recipes are now available, along with information about next year's contest. Just send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Winning Recipes, Georgia Egg Commission, Post Office Box 2929, Suwanee, Georgia 30024. For the Georgia Farm Monitor, I'm Michael Edmondson.